Do you know what is TERA and why it matters for your VA disability claim? TERA stands for Toxic Exposure Risk Activity, and it is basically a formal way the VA identifies military duties or locations where you were likely exposed to toxic substances. Under the PACT Act, the VA expanded benefits for veterans who may have been exposed during service, but TERA goes a step further. It helps the VA automatically recognize that certain activities carry a known risk of toxic exposure, without the veteran needing to prove it happened. Some examples of TERA include working near burn pits in Iraq, Afghanistan, or other deployment zones, handling or being around fuels, solvents, or chemical agents, aircraft maintenance, firefighting, or munitions handling, or serving on ships or bases where toxic substances like asbestos or jet fuel fumes were common. If the VA determines your activity is considered a TERA, it helps establish the link between your military service and your current health condition. That means you may not need to provide as much evidence proving where and how the exposure occurred. The VA already acknowledges that your role carried a toxic exposure risk. VA TERA is one of the most important updates to help veterans exposed to toxic substances finally get the benefits they deserve. If you think your service involved a toxic exposure risk activity, review your MOS and deployment history and mention it clearly in your VA claim. If the condition you are claiming is not listed as a presumptive condition under the PACT Act, you can still obtain service connection. However, you will need a strong medical opinion, also known as a nexus letter, explaining how your military toxic exposure caused or triggered the development of your condition. If you need help to link your condition with your military service, we can help you with a nexus letter from a licensed medical doctor. Visit us now at www.literalmed.com for a free records review to determine if a nexus letter is possible in your case.